Now let us start with the session, Advanced Java. Right. Advanced Java. This is my favorite subject, right? And also in real time, without advanced Java knowledge, we cannot survive in the industry. So without advanced Java, we are not understanding the real-time applications and we are not implementing any project. This knowledge is mandatory. 100% this advanced Java is most important. So now when I came to the Durga Institute, so first they are given to the advanced Java. So Durga sir was going to be given to the advanced Java batch. So now I have a full experience in this advanced Java. Now please concentrate whatever concept I am explaining. Try to understanding each and every point. This is 100% in real time is helpful for you, right? Fine. Now let us start with the advanced Java. See why we are entering into the advanced Java. First of all, I will give to some introduction. Then later I am going to start advanced Java concepts, right? According to the industry, mainly two types of applications are there. Number one, standalone application. Standalone application or applications. Number two, distributed level applications. Distributed level applications. Distributed level applications. What is the standalone application? What is the distributed level application? The standalone application is an application. That application is providing the services only for one client at a time across the network. Such type of applications we call them as standalone applications. For example, Turbo C editor is there. Is one of the standalone application. What is the purpose of the Turbo C editor? The purpose of the Turbo C editor is to developing the C program, to developing the C++ program, and we can compile the C program and C++ programs, and we can execute that program, and we can see an output of the program by using Turbo C editor. So Turbo C editor is one of the software. If we want to work with 10 members for that Turbo C editor, must and should we need to install each and every mission that Turbo C editor. Then only it is possible to work on that Turbo C editor. Otherwise, it is not possible to implementing any applications by using Turbo C editor, right? Must and should we need to install each and every mission, and we can develop an applications. What is the problem in this Turbo C editor? What is the problem in standalone applications? Whenever we are adding the new features, that editor, then must and should we need to install all the computer missions. That means all the computer missions we can uninstalling the Turbo C editor, and once again we need to install each and every mission. That is the one of the problem whenever we are using the standalone applications while implementing an applications. So many standalone applications are there. Turbo C editor, and okay, Notepad, Eclipse, My Eclipse. Okay, like this different all are standalone applications. Okay, standalone applications. But nowadays standalone application development is almost all is completed. 90% of the applications, standalone applications or development is completed. Nowadays everybody is going to be concentrating on developing the distributed level applications. If we want to develop the distributed level applications, then must and should we need to use any one of the object oriented programming languages. First of all, what is the distributed level application? A distributed level application is an application that application is providing the services only for one client at a time across the network. It is going to providing the services to multiple clients. Such type of applications we call them as distributed level applications. Single application is providing the services to multiple customers or multiple clients. Such type of applications we call them as distributed level applications. For example, in the industry, so many distributed level applications are there. Now the first one is what? Financial domain related projects. Financial domain related projects. Financial domain related projects. So many financial domain related projects are there. For example, SBI is one of the financial domain related project, State Bank of India. SBH is one of the financial domain. ICICI Bank is one of the financial domain. Okay, etc. All are financial domain related projects. So now these applications are going to be running in one place, and multiple users are going to be accessing to that features. For example, you can take the SBI application. That SBI application is going to be running in bank server, and that bank server is going to communicating to the different part of the an applications. Part of the an application means different ATM machines are there. Each and every ATM machine having separate application. So that applications are going to be communicating to the main server called bank server. Such type of applications we call them as distributed level applications. Single application is going to providing the services to multiple clients. Somebody is going to be withdrawing the money, somebody is going to be transferring the money, somebody is going to be viewing the total amount or result. Okay, so now like that different customers are going to be doing the different tasks. A single application is providing the services to according to client requirement or customer requirements. Such type of applications we call them as distributed level applications. So now financial domain projects is comes under distributed level applications. For example, transportation. Domain related projects. Transportation means, for example, here airlines. Airlines is one of the project. For example, Indian Railways. For example, APSRTC. TCSRTC. Like this. All are comes under transportation domain related projects. For example, educational domain. Educational domain. Educational domain projects, all are educational related. Educational related. The next, healthcare domain. Healthcare domain. Healthcare domain. For example, hospitals. Hospitals. Related projects. Like this, different projects are there in the industry. All these projects are comes under distributed level applications. If we want to developing the distributed level applications, then must and should what is required? Any one of the object oriented programming is required. Any one of the object oriented programming language is required, either Java or .NET, etc. Any one of the object oriented programming languages we can use, and we can developing this type of distributed level applications. If we want to developing the standalone applications, now structure oriented programming languages are enough. C, C++, COBOL, etc. Structure oriented programming languages are enough if you want to developing the standalone applications. If you want to develop the distributed level applications, must and should we need to take object oriented programming languages. Now here advanced Java. Advanced Java is one of the real time concept. So now try to understanding here. As part of advanced Java, there are given to the totally 5 concepts. Number one, JDBC. Number 2, servlets. Number 3, JSP, Java server pages. Java database connectivity. Java database connectivity. Next, number 4, expression language. Number 5, JSTL. Java standard tag library. Like this, as part of advanced Java, there are 5 concepts are there. Now these concepts I am going to explain very clearly as part of advanced Java. Right, first I am going to start here. JDBC, Java database connectivity. So why we are entering into this JDBC? Why we are entering into this JDBC? Now try to understanding here. In olden days, the industry peoples were stored into the data in the form of files. In olden days, the industry peoples were stored into the data in the form of files. This is the one of the file like a Notepad or Edit Plus or MS Office, MS Access. So now all are comes under files. Okay, files. So now the industry peoples was used by the file management system. File management system they are used and they are going to be implemented by the projects. Sorry, they are going to be stored into the data in this file management system. But whenever we are storing the data in files, okay, whenever we are stored into the data in files, there is one small drawback. This is MS Access, assume that. MS Access or MS Office. So whenever we are storing the data in the form of files, there is some disadvantage. What is the disadvantage here? First disadvantage is files are insecure. Whenever we are storing the data in the form of files, files are insecure. Files are insecure. This is the first drawback. There is no security. Second drawback. Whenever we are storing the data in the form of files, files doesn't supported by the query languages. Files doesn't supported by the query languages. For example, HQL is one of the query language, Hibernate query language. Criteria, such type of query languages doesn't supported by the file management system or files. Third problem, files are performance wise is very slow. Files are performance is very slow. Performance is very slow. Right? Performance is very slow. The next. Okay. So now like this different disadvantages are there whenever we are using the files. Like this different disadvantages are there. In order to overcome these problems, now the industry peoples was given by the RDBMS, Relational Database Management System. They are given to the RDBMS. Relational database management system, maybe Oracle or DB2 or CDH, etc. All are comes under RDBMS, Relational Database Management System. In order to overcome that problems, they are given to the RDBMS. They are given to the RDBMS. But whenever we are connecting to the directly that RDBMS, there is a one small problem here. Assume that this RDBMS is available to the in network. Okay, network available to the network. Now different peoples are communicating to at a time that RDBMS. Directly they are going to communicating to that RDBMS. Okay, now this is C1. They are communicating. This is C2. The next, like this, different peoples are communicating to at a time that database. Directly they are communicating to that database. Whenever they are communicating directly, now there is some performance issue. Okay, there is some performance issue. If the single client is communicating to the database, there is no problem. If multiple clients are connected directly to the database, now ultimately the database performance is going to be decreasing slowly. In order to overcome this problem, okay, now the industry peoples are coming back to the, okay, so now front-end technologies, they are going to used by the front-end technologies. Front-end technologies, they are going to used by the front-end technologies. Front-end technologies like Java, .NET, mainframes, etc. They are used by the front-end technologies. So now by using front-end technologies, we can communicating to that database. And it is given to the more performance. When we are connecting to the directly that database, then performance is going to be getting very slow. So now instead of direct communication, now through Java or .NET or mainframe, we can use front-end technologies and we can communicating to that database. Now at that time it is given to the more performance. Right? So now here, finally the industry peoples, they are shifted to this back-end technologies. This is the back-end technology. Finally they are shifted to this back-end technology to front-end technologies. Okay, why? Because via front-end technology we are going to communicating to DB, then it is given to the more performance. Now it is given to the more performance, right? It is given to the more performance. That is the reason we are coming back to the once again to okay. So now front-end technologies. Okay, front-end technologies. So now here front-end technologies, compared to all the technologies, Java is the best technology. To implementing the web applications or distributed level applications. Now this Java is given to the totally three things. Number one is what? J2SE. Number two is what? J2EE. and number 3 is what? JTME micro edition. So now here learning the advanced Java means we are learning what? J2EE enterprise edition. So in core Java just it is given to the all the rules and fundamentals only. So after learning that rules and fundamentals, then we can applying to that rules and fundamentals to J2EE components, and we can implementing the projects. We can implementing the projects, right? We can implementing the projects. Now here Java is given by the one small concept called that is JDBC. Java database connectivity. Java database connectivity. What is the purpose of this JDBC? By using this JDBC technology, we can connecting to the database like this. This is the Java, that is the backend called Oracle. Using this JDBC technology, we can connecting to the database and we can perform to the database related operations. So now who is going to providing this JDBC concept? Java technology is provided by this JDBC concept. Now using that JDBC concept, we can connecting to database and we can perform to the some of the database related operations. Okay, some of the database related operations. Now here as part of JDBC, so what are the concepts we will see here.